All right, News 15 medical editor Dr. John Lipre in studio this morning. He's talking about something very serious that affects a lot of families, but also maybe some hope too. But let's first just get into diagnosing what is dementia. Can we kind of help people understand it?
Right. So dementia is a decline in cognitive or thinking ability. It can occur at any age, but it's commonly seen in people over 60. Alzheimer's dementia is really just one form of dementia. Strokes, or what we call small vessel disease, likely the second most common.
Yeah, because I've seen that there is, so that's the thing at home I think a lot of people don't kind of grasp sometimes, is there is a difference between dementia and Alzheimer's, because people can suffer from dementia that lose their memory but don't actually have Alzheimer's. Absolutely,
many different causes. And for this study, they specifically looked at Alzheimer's dementia.
Okay, yeah, it's perfect. And this obviously as the one that most people relate with at home, because I mean so many times during the years that's what's been catch the news articles. But obviously losing your memory, terrifying. I mean, we're as human, that's what we rely on. But how dangerous is this? Like, how does it help affect your long-term health?
Oh, absolutely. People don't realize, but the average survival from the time of diagnosis of dementia is 4.5 years.
Wow.
I know.
That's bleak outlook.
It really is. And people don't die of dementia itself. They pass from complications related to dementia. So the most common complications are broken hip, pneumonia, urinary tract infection, and bed sores, really in that order.
Is there one typical way to actually find out if somebody is suffering, a loved one is suffering from dementia?
Absolutely. There are many tests available online that you can do yourself. I reviewed one that was very interesting. It's called the SAGE, S-A-G-E. It stands for Self-Administered Geocognitive Evaluation. This takes about 15 minutes. You can do it yourself. And more importantly, you can take these results to your primary care physician. It's really important for a plan. Early detection leads to much better outcomes.
Absolutely. So we got an understanding of this now. When we come back, we're going to talk about some promising measures that people at home can take. Stick around, we'll be back with more from Dr. Lipre. Welcome back. Better Health, News 15 medical editor John Lipre. Dr. John Lipre is here. Thank you for staying with us after the break. We are talking about Alzheimer's, dementia, and possibly some promising treatment to this. Again, let's remind folks at home, what is Alzheimer's?
Yeah, so Alzheimer's is when a protein builds up in the brain and it clogs the connections between the brain cells. It really robs your higher functions, your thinking ability, your fine motor skills. But in advanced stages, it's pretty devastating. You can have hallucinations and loss of bodily function.
So what does this treatment try to do? What does it try to break up in that system?
This is amazing. So what they've developed is an antibody that binds to that protein and it actually pulls it out of the brain. So we're able to, we're able to halt progression, meaning dementia would still occur, but we're able to slow it way down.
That is incredible. It's one of those things, if I didn't hear that from you talking about it, just read online, I'd get a little bit skeptical, but this sounds really promising. What does this mean for like long-term possibly treating dementia and Alzheimer's?
So the experts say we're about 5 years away from a commercially available treatment, but they're absolutely optimistic that we can halt this in its tracks, basically just stop it. And right now they're working on being able to prevent Alzheimer's. Giving this early before you have dementia will prevent it. Kind of a dementia vaccine, if you will.
Gosh, that sounds
it's
really
amazing.
promising. So big takeaways. Let's break things. If people are they want to be reminded, one of the things, I mean, it's a scary thing if your family gets it, but there are ways to find out if your loved one has it. Remind us again about SAGE. What was it, SAGE?
Oh, absolutely. So up to now, it's been a progressive disease. We've had little treatment. There's self-assessments you can take at home to see if a loved one has Alzheimer's and can start a treatment plan. But these treatments on the horizon are amazing. And we're about 5 years away from being able to halt it and maybe even have a vaccine.
That is very promising. Dr. Lipre, thank you for stopping by. Better Health with Dr. Lipre. We love having this guy. Let's kick it on over to Adam Olivier.
Well, we got to light the town real quick and show you today's Light the Town, which is brought to us from Jamie Crane. And she just has a simple wreath out there in her beautiful garden, but it gets you in the Christmas spirit nonetheless with the lights on. A nice little look there from Lafayette. So if you're going out and around town today to see those lights, we're looking at those temperatures here dropping through the lower 50s. It is going to be a cold one as clouds begin to build on in. And remember, you can send us those pictures, News 15 Facebook page, or email me, aolivier@kadn.com, and we'll have more on your forecast after this.